Hello fellow internet dweller, Brickineer here, and in this video I have a special review for you. This is the LEGO Speed Champions set number 76906 Ferrari 512M. Why is this special? Well, that's because this set is not out yet officially. This set comes out on March 1st, and I was at Fred Meyer today, getting some Super Bowl snacks, and I saw this set and I knew I had to pick it up because it is not out yet, and that is a pretty rare opportunity that I had there. So we're going to be unboxing this thing and taking a look at what is inside. Now, unboxing, it's not that interesting. It's going to be the punch hole thing, as what most sets seem to be, unfortunately, nowadays. I don't really like the punch hole, but whatever. Inside, you get your pieces, your stickers, your instructions, 2 bags, and there is the instructions there. If you want to see what the car looks like in real life, there it is on the box, and there's also a picture on the screen there of the car in real life. And then here's some just cool shots of the set. 291 pieces. This was only $20. These Speed Champion sets are always a good price. Now let us take a look at the build. And there it is, all built, the Ferrari 512. Now let's take a look at it a little bit closer. Now, the first thing that I noticed about this set after I built it is that this is, even though it is an 8-wide Speed Champions car, just like some of the newer builds are, this set only can fit 1 driver. As you can see there is only space for 1 driver, whereas with the other normal Speed Champions cars, for example, this older, the 2020 Ferrari set, you can see in there that there is 2 slots for 2 different passengers. This one only has 1, and I don't know anything about this car, so I would assume that is because it is a race car that only fits 1 person. That makes sense, you know, like the box art, they're clearly on a racetrack, you know, same with the back box art. It's clearly on a racetrack, so this is a racing car, which means it can only fit 1 person. And as you saw there, that is how you get in and out of the car. The other ones, again, like this Ferrari here, you remove the top piece, so it's a little bit easier to access the inside kind of cockpit driving area. As you can see in there, there's a stickered panel piece there. Lots of stickers. That's kind of the same thing across all of the Speed Champions cars. And there is also a steering wheel, just very simple. The seat there, also very simple, not too much detail. This set lacks kind of some other parts that these bigger Speed Champions cars have, like a control panel there in the middle, the transmission, I think it's called. Or some Speed Champion sets even have like the stick that you use to shift gears. This one does not have that, but that's probably something to do with the accuracy of this car. It has a very slanted front there, very interesting just design in general. A lot of the other Speed Champions cars and just cars in general kind of look similar, so this one is a much different looking car, which I think adds a little bit of freshness to the Speed Champions sets. The number 4 there in front, this isn't supposed to move up and down, so it's not like there's any secret compartments in there. I like the building techniques. Speed Champions, by the way, always has amazing building techniques. It's kind of hard to show here. Maybe as we look through in the instructions, I can point them out. There's some very interesting build techniques for this set. One of them is here, where you can have you can see this very nice design to make this slant with these, which I would assume are lights. On the front there, there's kind of the middle of the car. I love all the angles and stuff. It is just a really smooth, nice build. Also fun to build. The side there This is the same stickers that are on the both sides. They're just mirrored. You also get this printed piece. This is, I believe, the only printed piece besides the cockpit. The cockpit and this little 1x1 tile, these are printed. So you actually get a couple of those, like on the side and stuff like that. Moving towards the back here, a lot more shapes, interesting curves and stuff like that. The kind of tail sort of thing is split into two. Interesting design there. The this thing here, I'm not sure what this is. Is this like a fin or something? But it's got a sticker on there. And then the back, it has some exhaust pipes and some turn signals and brake lights. The wheels do not have anything like inside them. Very common on these Speed Champion sets. You get like a little plastic piece like that that goes kind of inside of the wheel there, but this set does not have it. I also noticed that it is gold, which is pretty cool, golden wheels. And that's kind of it for the set. As you can see there, I'll just keep comparing it to this set. Almost every single Speed Champion set that I've built, at least from the last 2 years, has this bigger base piece. This car uses the smaller one, which of course is meant for one driver, which we'll take a look at right now. Here is the Ferrari 512M driver. These drivers do not have a name. He uses a very basic face print. The hair piece is pretty nice inclusion. But the most important part is obviously going to be the torso and the leg printing as well. You get the Ferrari logo on there. You get some little zipper pockets. The uniform looks very nice. Not much to say there. You got some red lines and stuff. It is nice to get these figures because they're very easily customizable. You can just swap out the heads and have a whole team, you know, make like a pit crew for these cars if you want to buy a bunch of them, or just buy the figure, a bunch of the figure. You also get a helmet. This one is in white. Also very common, you get the hairpiece and the helmet for the drivers. It would be nice for these helmets to be printed with like the logo of the car. But there is the driver there with the helmet on. Looks pretty good. Obviously, these helmets, the visors go up and down. But yeah, that is the driver for the Ferrari 512M. Now let's take a look at the instructions and some of the building techniques used. I will say it's pretty interesting. If you didn't know, I usually review older sets, very old sets, like 10, 20 years old, even older than that. And this is the first brand new set that I am reviewing here on the channel. So I never get to kind of point out these new features, such as this. There's a lot more details and like little effects in the instruction manual. As you can see here, this is kind of interesting. They have a building progression bar. So the further you go into the build, the more it fills up. And then at the end, you have another little graphic there with a bunch of stars and stuff, which is pretty neat. On the back, there's no advertisements for older or some of the other cars, which is kind of strange. And here is some of the interesting techniques I was talking about. You can see there that they kind of build it to be upside down, and then they clip it into this little bar piece. And you can kind of see some of the other building techniques used within the set. It's just a very interesting build, very fun build. And like I said, all of these Speed Champion sets, especially the ones that I have built, have been very fun to build. The stickers are kind of annoying, but other than that, actually the stickers in this set were not bad at all. There was a lot of rectangular stickers, really easy to put on. So the stickers in this set were not that bad, and just the building experience in general was not bad at all for this set. Here is how I'm going to be displaying the Ferrari 512M next to the other Ferrari and the Corvette Stingray, I believe it's called, in my Speed Champions display here. You can see it is kind of getting a little bit crowded. I have officially ran out of room with the inclusion of this set. I had to take apart the Dodge something, I don't know, the big long dragster car to fit these sets, which is kind of sad, but at the same time it's cool that my collection here has built up. I got these little lights here that they are remote controlled with this little thing, which is pretty neat. I can make a video about this another time. But yeah, the lights really help make the kind of display here look way cooler. Kind of have the sets in a gradient or in a rainbow, starting with red, obviously. And now we got two Ferraris next to each other. There are the drivers. I do have a little stand with the driver and the helmet. For some strange reason, this set, I just realized, does not come with a wrench piece. All the other cars come with wrenches, so maybe I'll just give him one once I'm done with this video. But yeah, that is how I display, or I am going to display the Ferrari 512M. So, should you buy this set? Well, I bought this set mainly as an impulse buy because I knew that this set didn't come out yet, and I probably would have gotten it anyway because I've been collecting all of these newer style Speed Champions cars. I just really love them. If you like the car, I would say get it. If you like Speed Champions, get it. To be honest, this car wouldn't have been my first choice to pick up, but again, I kind of just impulse bought it because it is not out yet, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on the set. Buy it if you like the set. Like, the build is totally fine, you know, it's a great set. It's awesome to build. I love building these Speed Champion sets, and this one was no different. So if you love the build experience, you love the car, then I would say totally pick this set up. If you did enjoy the video, then maybe consider hitting the like button. If you've seen some of my other reviews, maybe consider subscribing. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in another review. Peace out.